Hello and welcome to Chaos to Clarity, the podcast that's your compass to navigate the exciting world of service-based businesses. If you're a determined woman in your current business adventure, striving to conquer the chaos and build your empire, then you are in the right place. I'm your host, Maggie, your go-to business bestie and chaos navigator. I've spent nearly 2 decades in the service-based industry, building a photography business, a yoga studio, and now a thriving coaching practice. I've cracked the code to consistent income without all the chaos and noise. So get ready to increase your business growth, connect with your ideal clients, and find ease in both business and in life. It's time to turn your frustrations into inspiration and your chaos into clarity. So go ahead and grab your coffee, a pen and paper, and let's dive into the journey of building your dream service-based business together. Are you ready? Let's go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Chaos to Clarity podcast. My name is Maggie. I am your host, your business mentor, your human design expert, and your lead gen specialist. And I'm so excited to be back today. It's been a hot minute, and let me just tell you that I have been busy in the best way. And that is not at all me trying to wear that busy badge of honor, right? So in today's episode, this episode is really for the entrepreneur who is in that busy season of feeling stretched to the max. Now, it is the middle of December as I am creating this episode, and it should go out tomorrow. So it will still be mid-December when you are likely hearing this. And I just want to say that if this season, and specifically the season of December, especially here in the States, right? I feel like November and December, even into January, are just full. They're just full seasons. And, I used to not enjoy this season because it was so full, right? I like being busy, but the busy that comes with this time of year is, I feel just to the max, right? So today, I just want to say that to the busy entrepreneur who is in that season of how in the world am I going to make this all work? I just want to say that I see you and I hear you, and I wanted to give you a few tips and tricks for navigating this season and how to make it feel not so chaotic, right? This is the Chaos to Clarity podcast. So let's find some clarity for you in today's episode. Now, I love to bring in human design to everything. Human design has literally been so amazing to bring into my mentoring, to teaching, and to be able to give some of those insights to people and watch their businesses grow has just been so special. So if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Maggie. I'm a 1/4 sacral manifesting generator. Now, what does that even mean? So manifesting generator is your type. So if you don't know your human design type, make sure you head over to a website like myhumandesign.com or mybodygraph.com. You could also go to Google and just type in human design, and there will be a million and one places for you to grab your chart. But what you'll need is your birth date, your birth time, and your birth location. So when you go and look that up, you're going to see a whole bunch of things. The things that I really want to focus on today is your type, right? So I'm a manifesting generator, your authority. So for me, that's sacral, how you make decisions. And then your strategy, right? So for a manifesting generator, that is that is to respond, right? To respond and inform. And I just want to put this out there, like almost everywhere that you look up your human design, it's going to tell you that if you're a manifesting generator, your strategy is to respond, which is true. But also, like, hello, we are manifesting generators, are part manifester, part generator. We are this really cool just combination. I also really love to inform, right? But here's the thing. If you're a manifesting generator and you are like, how do I even respond? Like, what is this wait for the response deal? Even if you're a generator, right? Or really any of the types. Okay. So when you look at your strategy, right? So what does that bring up for you? And I say this because in this season of busy, if you are just saying yes to everything and on the inside, your body, your brain, just your whole body is like, oh, girl, no. I want you to hone into that. Okay. And now I'm not saying say no to everything, but what I am saying is start to understand, what does a yes feel like in your body? What does a no feel like in your body? How do those things play a role? And why that's so important is because when you are in a season of busy where business and life is just demanding so much of you, this is where you can really start to hone in on, okay, this does feel good, or no, this doesn't feel good, or I don't actually want to do that. I don't want to go to this Christmas party. I do want to go to that one. I don't want to spend time with those people. I do want to spend time with these people, right? Now, obviously, there's going to be times where, you might have to suck it up a little bit, right? Because that's just because. But anyway, all that to say, right? When you start leaning into your human design and understanding your type, your strategy, and your authority, these are the keys that start unlocking this bigger story, this bigger strategy that your human design can play in your life, and more specifically in your business. Okay. So for me, over the past few months, I've been in the middle of a lot. There's a lot of moving pieces in my businesses, in my life. A lot is changing and shifting, and it's all for the better. It's all really, really great. Now, for me, when I look at my human design chart, I have a lot of yes energy, right? I am prone to saying yes to everything. And I've seen that play out over and over and over in my life. Now, something that I need to learn about and that I need to, I don't want to say conquer, but that I need to navigate and understand is, what is a hell yes versus a maybe, but it's probably a no, right? That's my job to learn what that is, but it's also how I help other people learn how to figure out what is a yes for them, right? So for me, as I've read my own chart, as I've read other people's charts, as I've been in other people's energy presence, it's really, really fascinating to me to see how people deal with change. Now, if you've followed me on social media, you will know that I am co-hosting a summit called the Thrive and Lead Summit, January 8th through the 13th, 2025. The link is below. You should go and grab a ticket. So what this summit is it is a place where we are bringing together 20 speakers, 20 plus speakers, to talk to you about health, wellness, business, right? So we're getting into mindset. We're getting into business strategies. We're getting into networking. This is really, really such a great way for you to kick off 2025. This is a way for you to elevate your health, wealth, and business in 2025. Now, we specifically chose January 8th because I think January 11th is National Quitters Day. Now, we are not quitters in this house, okay? However, we do want to make sure that things are aligned, and that is what this summit is here, right? We're going to help you streamline your business model, optimize your mindset, and have a network of like-minded women entrepreneurs. So we are bringing together people who are networking experts. We're bringing together business experts, lead gen experts like myself, systems, mindset, actual like health, like eat this, not that, or here's what's better for your body, or things like that. So we have so many amazing, amazing speakers. The link is below in the show notes. Make sure you go and check it out, because right now, between now and the end of the year, you can get up to 75% off. So all of the codes for discounts are going to be live on the site. So right now, if you are listening to this the week of December 16th, you can still get 75% off your ticket. Now, there's 3 ticket levels. General access, which that gets you 4 30-minute presentations over the 6 days, right? You get to listen to each of our speakers talk, and then you get to just take in that information, right? You're going to be able to come into our Facebook group. You're going to be able to meet everyone who is coming to the summit. You're going to be able to meet everyone who is speaking at the summit. You're going to get to network in that group. You're going to get to listen to people speak. You're going to get access to the replays for 7 days after the summit. Now, the best deal is going to be the VIP ticket, because this is going to get you access to all of the presentations, and it's going to get you access to so much more, right? It's going to get you access to a VIP Q&A, a hot seat, 1 hour discussion with each of the speakers each day of the summit. So we really wanted to maximize your time, the speaker's time, and our time, and be able to bring you the most. So as you watch these presentations, you're going to get to then at the end of the day, if you're a VIP, you're going to get to ask all of your questions in this little VIP Q&A session. So this is going to be something where you definitely want to opt into either the VIP or the all access. Now, the all access pass, also really, really important, because that gets you into all of the Thrive and Lead summits in 2025. So right now we have 4 major summits, which are 5 and 6 day summits throughout 2025. So January, March, June, and September. We've literally got you covered for all 4 quarters of the year. So if you're feeling like you're falling off the bus, this is where you're going to want to opt into this all access pass, because it's going to give you accountability, implementation, and action, right? So you get access to all 4 of the major summits. You get access to all of the mini summits. Now, we are offering so many amazing mini summits. Right now, we have 5 mini summits planned, and we're planning out more. We just haven't gotten to the second half of the year. So what we've got on the docket right now is a wellness specific summit. We've got a podcasting summit, as in like how to grow and monetize a podcast. Yes, we're doing it. So that's going to be in April. There is a mindset summit. There's going to be a few like boundaries summits. There's going to be so many. I don't have the list in front of me, but I'll drop it down below. So with the all access pass, you can opt into all of that right now. It's like a $2,000 value, $2,000 plus value. And right now you can get it for like, I honestly, I think it's priced at something ridiculous, like $197. So this is going to be such an amazing way. This is also a great way. If you are on that all access pass, we will also ask you about speaking, right? This is where we're going to start to pull speakers from, are some of the places where we have our list. So if you're on the all access pass, make sure you hop in. I am so excited. Now, this summit, and you may be like, but Maggie, I thought you were a mentor and a coach. And I am. So something about me, as I've dove into my human design chart, something that really stood out to me is speaking and helping people speak. Now, I have a defined throat. I have no problem speaking. Although younger me is looking at older me going, you're doing what? Mostly because, when I was younger, I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure that people are listening. And this theme actually comes up a lot for me in like intruding thoughts or imposter syndrome, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Yes, 17 years in, I still have some of those thoughts coming up. I still have, right? Like it doesn't go away. The longer you're in business, it doesn't go away. It changes and it shifts. And you get to learn how to navigate through that. And I think that's what's really cool about learning human design, just being in, some of the mindset world, the like self-help and yoga world where, you really get to learn how to listen to your body. And in turn, that also allows you to realize the thoughts that you're thinking. And I think that is really, really important, especially if you're in this busy season, right? When you're feeling stretched to the max, to be able to take a pause and stop and listen to what are the thoughts that are going on in my mind, right? I may be having this like ongoing to-do list that's running, but what's under that? Is it the tone of, I don't know if I can do this. Are you sure you want to do that? I really wish I didn't have to do this, right? Is it that kind of stuff? Because that's the kind of thing that you also need to listen to. And that's where you can start to shift things in your mindset, right? And if you're looking at your human design chart, you can also look at your chart and there are, shadows and gifts to each of the gates that we have defined and undefined. And that can really start to show you the places where you can start to step out of the deconditioning, right? Where you can start to step out of, just because I am XYZ means I have to do ABC, right? Which I think I love that about human design. And human design I could just talk about human design all day. And I guess I do. I really do. So one more thing quick about the summit. So I am going to be speaking at the summit about cracking the code on social media. Now, if you've been in my groups, you'll know that I talk a lot about how to create more connections on social media. And this is something that has become a passion of mine because I think people are just not using social media in a way that favors their business, right? There are two ways to use social media. And this is going to lead me into my next thing about the membership that I've created. Now, when you're using social media for pleasure, right, or for personal, you tend to post personal stuff on it, right? You're going to post your kids, you're going to post your dog, you're going to post yourself, you're going to whatever, right? Now, when you shift your social media to a more business focus, a lot of people feel really weird about selling, about talking about what it is they're doing. So then they don't, because at the end of the day, it is easier not to post. It is so much easier not to post the thing on social media because then you don't have to worry about judgment. Now, I also want to say here, nobody is judging you. And if they are, well, that's their problem, not yours, right? They're probably not your ideal client if they're out there judging you. So, that is something that I've worked through, that my clients have worked through, like navigating that fear of judgment, that fear of being seen, and really stepping over that, people might judge me, but I'm really passionate about this thing. I'm really passionate about talking about this thing, and I know I'm not the only one. And that's really how I feel about human design, right? I was pretty scared to lean into human design, and not scared as in I don't know. I was afraid of judgment. That's what I was afraid of, right? I was afraid people are going to think I'm a woo, whatever, right? She's really gone off the deep end now. But at the end of the day, I have so much fun talking about human design. I have so much fun connecting with people about human design, their design, my design, things that I've found in my chart, things that I see in their chart. And it's also allowed me to get to know a lot of my close entrepreneur friends on such a deeper level. So it's created deeper connections, which in business, you want that. That's what you want. You want a deep connection. So it's easy for people to say yes to you. So you're creating this network, this place, this space for people to come and read what you're doing and interact with you, right? And then basically you're creating this big funnel. So the difference in how you use social media as a personal space versus a business space, right? Bridging that gap can make you feel stretched because like, oh, what if people don't like it? But honestly, what if they do? What if they love it? Now, this is leading me into the membership that I have created. That right now, if you're listening to this, before the end of January, you can opt into the membership. Actually, I take that back. You should opt into it before the summit, before the 8th of January. Because right now, so the membership that I created is a bi-weekly training. So it's a group. Right now it's on Facebook. It will merge into, it will merge off of Facebook. Right now, Facebook is just a really great landing place for this. So it's a bi-weekly training in this group. One training is going to be focused on business, like how to connect with leads, how to nail your offer, how to figure out sales, how to figure out your launch calendar, there's so many things, right? And I could go on. It's going to be business focused, right? One is business focused and the other one is human design focused, right? So we're going to focus in on things like how to understand your type, strategy, and authority. What does that mean for you? And what does that mean for your business, right? How to contemplate your incarnation cross, how to use your conscious Mercury to speak better, how to understand your conscious Jupiter to bring in more people, right? Where are the places in your chart that you can use to amplify your business? We're talking about all that, right? So we're going to talk about things, like your profile. We're going to talk about your power dynamics. We're going to talk about gates and channels. I could not be more excited for this, right? So that's what we're going to do. So bi-weekly trainings, one business, one human design. I'm going to host a monthly hot seat mentoring call. So if you're part of the membership, you're going to get access to this call. It's going to happen once a month. And you'll be able to hop on and ask your questions. More importantly, there's going to be different threads in the group where you can drop your questions. And then every week I will make posts or videos answering these questions, right? So it's really a place where you get to pick my brain and connect with others. We're also going to do quarterly 2-week connection sprints with WhatsApp group text and voice note support. So what that is, this is brand new. This 2-week connection sprint. And I could not be more excited. So what we're going to do is you're going to learn how to connect with people on social media is what this is meant to do. 2 weeks, you're going to get 20 leads out of this, right? 20 high quality leads because you're going to learn how to connect and use your human design. But more importantly, just how to connect with people without being spammy. Without being like overly ick on the sales, right? That's what you're going to learn because conversations in business don't have to feel icky. They don't have to feel like, I don't even know what to do. I want you to have that clarity because at the end of the day, I want you to sign clients. That's what this is about. So right now, if you opt into the membership right now, before January 8th, you are going to get a ticket to the Thrive and Lead Summit, which again is a 6-day event for women ready to elevate their impact sustainably. You're going to get access to the 2-week connection sprint. We start the connection sprint after the summit. So we're going to start the Tuesday after the summit because I want you to take action right away. And with that, you're going to get, like I said, that 2-week connection sprint is going to connect you with about 20 high quality leads. And then you're also going to get membership access until February 1 to the training membership that I just talked about, right? So between now and February 1st, you will get 3 trainings. You'll get the 2-week connection sprint. You're going to get the Thrive and Lead Summit ticket. And I am going to throw in the tracker. I'm going to throw in the Facebook mega list, the group mega list. And, really, this is such a cool gift to give to yourself right now, right? How good is it going to feel for you to know that you are stepping into 2025 by gifting yourself the stability, the ease, and the flow of conversations and connections and learning how to implement this stuff. So I would absolutely love you to join. It is $97 for this end of year success bundle. And I know that's nuts, right? The Thrive and Lead Summit ticket alone is worth $150. The 2-week connection sprint is worth like $297. And the membership, that is going to be $97 a month. So you're getting all of this right now, 6 weeks of access to me, the summit, all the things for $97. I don't know a better way to end 2025. And like I said, there's been so much chaos going on for me in life and business. And it wasn't until recently that I really kind of saw like, oh wow, I see the connection points, right? Where this can like coincide and live together. So I could not be more excited about this membership. And, you know, if you've come to any of my other trainings, you know that my trainings deliver, right? Like I am an over deliverer because I love to teach so much. So to wrap this all up, right? In the beginning of this episode, I talked about, you know, being in that busy season, feeling stretched to the max, feeling like you have no clue which way is up because, you know, it's the middle of December and Christmas is right around the corner. And if you have not moved your elf on the shelf recently, please go move the elf on the shelf. You know, and make sure you switch that laundry, right? Like I'm here to give you that support. And that is what the summit and that is what this membership do. Now, if and when you opt into the membership or this end of year success bundle, you'll have access to the membership. You'll be able to, you know, jump into the membership when this success bundle ends. But more importantly, you are, like I said, just setting yourself up for so much success right now. And I'm just so excited, right? Like I'm so excited. All of the chaos that has been happening in my businesses has all like landed. And just recently, right? Like just recently, everything has kind of shaken out. And I've really been able to take a step back and go, oh, I see how this puzzle fits together, right? And it wasn't without the help of my co-host, Steph Jones, or, you know, my coach, Christine Schwartz. Like it's been because I've been able to take a breath out and like literally kind of detach from being in the weeds, right? If you're a manifesting generator, you just know, right? Like we tend to get in the weeds about stuff and like the details and the this and the that. And I want to offer you everything and the world. And sometimes you have to take a step back and just look at everything in a different light with some different sets of eyes, right? And it's not because I can't make these decisions myself. It's because I'm too in the weeds, right? Like I'm too far in the weeds to understand, oh, I see where the connection points are. And that's what I want for you, right? Like I want you to come out of the weeds. I want you to understand how your human design can really, really support your business and how your human design can really just give you, oh man, there's just, I feel like human design just gives you so much, right? So human design is really a business tool and a strategy for your business. It gives you all of those things you're looking for right there. And this membership is the first step in learning to not only embody your human design, but to use your human design, right? And use it in a way that feels good. And that overall, when I'm teaching this stuff, feeling good is always where you want to be, right? And that's how you're going to know that you're quote unquote in alignment, right? That's how you're going to know, because things are going to feel easy. And for me, when I realized how quickly the summit came together, how easily it came together, it became very apparent to me. It became very obvious to me that, oh, this is the way. This is the journey my clients are meant to take. Here's how I'm meant to support people. Here's what feels easy and effortless. And when I talk about these things, people raise their hand and say yes. That's what I want for you. That's what this membership does. That's what this summit does, right? It helps you understand what ease and flow feels like and how you can have that right now. So that's all for today. I'm so excited for you to check out the summit, to check out the membership. So both of those links are going to be linked below. You're going to see a couple different links below. You'll see a link for the summit. You'll see a link for the membership, which is the end of year success bundle, right? The $97 bundle that I talked about. And then you'll also see a link for the Thrive and Summit Facebook group. So the Thrive and Lead Facebook group is what you'll see below. So you'll see those 3 links down there. And as always, I would absolutely love to hear from you on Instagram. So come and find me at Maggie Lynn, Lynn, mentoring on Instagram. That will be linked below as well. And I hope you have such an amazing day. If you have any questions, literally get in my inbox. Send me a DM. If you have any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, or reviews, please, please send them my way. And you know what? The biggest thing you can do to help me out is listening to the podcast, rating it, reviewing it, sharing it with your friends. That helps me so much to really keep showing up for you here in this space, because this also is, part of my client journey process. It's how I am able to give back in such a cool way. So I can't wait to talk to you again. I hope you have the best day ever, and I will see you online.